Invincible. Invincible. possible. responsible.
Welcome to a windy Carrick-on-Shannon for this afternoon's round 2 of the Lidl Ladies Football Division 4 clash between the hosts here, Leitrim and Kilkenny. I'm delighted to be joined by new Leitrim manager Johnny Garrity. Johnny, great success last week against Derry in your first game out in the league, and today up against Kilkenny.
Yeah, one that we're looking forward to. The aim today is to build on last week's good start, and look, the girls are confident and can't wait to get going.
Yeah, and you've lost a few players that, you know, not starting today, that would have been strong players last year, Claire Owens and players like that. How are you adapting to the new era, if you like, with players, strong players not in the lineup this afternoon?
Well, look, it's new to me as well. This is my first year in, so whether the group that I've got or the group that I've got, and I'm delighted with that. We certainly acknowledge that the fantastic service that a number of the girls who were finished up this year or who aren't available to us this year have done for the county. But the girls that are replacing them are very, very capable and hungry, and I think you've seen that last week, and hopefully you see it again today.
Yeah, Division 4, like Leitrim have been operating at the upper end of Division 4, unlucky not to get promoted a couple of times. You know, they're went toe to toe with Limerick, and Offaly are up now, and Offaly gone up to Division 3, and the Connacht Championships over the last couple of years as well. But today is Kilkenny. It's great to see them back 3 years out of the game, and back playing Limerick last week. A tough day at the office of them, but here they are today playing Leitrim and Carrick-on-Shannon. But isn't it great for ladies football and football in general to see Kilkenny fielding a senior team in the Ladies National League?
Oh, look, it's fantastic to see it first and foremost, and you know, we acknowledge their journey as one that's really exciting for them as trailblazers. Those girls that are out and representing their county, and as their manager has said, Rome wasn't built in a day. That won't be the case, but it's fantastic to see them making those first strides, and I'm sure that they're going to get stronger and stronger the more they play. And
Johnny, today it's a windy day. There's going to be a game of two halves, really. The wind blowing from this end down that way. Any particular strategy you have in your armoury to deal with wind, or how do you deal with that in terms of, like, from a manager's perspective? Are you a manager that says let's take advantage of the wind from the get-go, or are you one that would vary it and say we'll try and our strategies to work against the wind in first half? How does that play out in your managerial playbook, if you like?
I suppose it can differ, you know, from game to game based on firstly whether you win the toss and you've got the choice or not. But if we were to win the toss, it might be that we go with it and try to take advantage of it and get a score on the board and take it from there. But ultimately we don't want to use the wind as an excuse, and we won't do. We'll be looking to go out and win each half and win in spite of the conditions. Yeah, and one last question, Johnny. It's great that today the game has been played here in St Mary's ground, just behind Park Sean McDermott, where at the moment Leitrim are playing Waterford in the senior men's National Football League Division 4. Wouldn't it be great to see, isn't it a great chance for the whole county and the supporters coming to see the men's game to come out and see the ladies and how good they are as well? Oh, brilliant. And look, I'm sure plenty of the fans in next door will be stopping off to watch the girls afterwards, and that's fantastic. The bigger the audience that the ladies game has, the better, and hopefully we can put a show on for them. Well, Johnny, your first season in charge of Leitrim, we wish you the very, very best of luck in this campaign. Thank you. Cheers. So John, Kilkenny manager, your second game in the season against Leitrim, having come up against Limerick last week. What's your thoughts and feelings coming into this game here today in Carrick-on-Shannon?
Well, actually, the thoughts are the very same as they were going into Limerick. Limerick are a very good team. Leitrim likewise. We're just starting building blocks. And even today, coming here to Leitrim, unfortunately, players not available because of exams, etc. But the one thing, it's great to be here in Leitrim with a Kilkenny team, and we just look forward to it, and it's a learning process again for us going forward. Yeah, we just spoke to John Garrity, the manager of Leitrim before, and we were just talking about the point. It's brilliant to see a Kilkenny senior team taking the field in the National League. Well, when Brian came over to me there, I was having a chat with John and his team, and we were just discussing the same thing as such. Like, it's great for us at this level here in Leitrim getting back into adult ladies football. Yeah. And it's going to be a tough afternoon for you, let's face it, like coming up against a seasoned, experienced Leitrim team. You're 3 years out of the league and back into it now this year and building for the future. So I think you made a great quote in the run up to this game. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it's important that there's going to be tough days at the office, but you have to bear them and be resilient and come through them, I suppose. Exactly, and the attitude that our girls showed after the Limerick game in a huddle when the game was over, with heads up and smiling, the same will be today, irrespective of the score. They know what they have to do, and I think the court is gone viral now. It wasn't built in a day, but we were building and starting from the bottom. It's like a new club starting off, and you see in different counties down the years, they get awful bad results early on, but then within a short period of time, the success starts to come, and these girls are the trailblazers for the new Kilkenny football team, and you're at the head of it. Well, the girls are the trailblazers. Like last week, we learned a lot from Limerick. Girls done great during after the game. Again, we come up today into Leitrim, and we're going to learn a terrible lot more again in Leitrim today. So every week, hopefully is on an upward curve.
Well, best luck, John, and we wish you all the best in the future, trailblazing with that team, and let's hope in the next few months and years this team keeps going strong and Kilkenny ladies football team is back in the championship and in the league on a consistent basis.
Thanks very much, appreciate it.
Thank you, John. Welcome everybody to Park Sean McDermott here in Carrick-on-Shannon, the county town of County Leitrim, on the banks of the Shannon, for this National Football League LGFA Lidl Division 4 clash between Kilkenny and the home team Leitrim. We see the captains up now with the toss. Laura O'Dowd is the captain of Leitrim, and Michelle Gucking, the normal captain, is out of the starting lineup. So we'll give you a rundown on the two teams. The Kilkenny team making a welcome return to the National Football League, having missed a few years, but it's great to see them back in. John Gorey, the manager, and Kilkenny played Limerick the last day, and it is wonderful to see Kilkenny football team back in the National Football League. So we'll give you the Kilkenny team, the visitors here today. In goals, Niamh Sheehy from Thomastown. Right full back is Siobhan Farrell from Railyard, full back Ashley O'Neill, Railyard, and left full back Michelle Farrell, also from Railyard. Right half back Aidan Cody from Muckalee, Kelly Comfort, the centre half back from Muckalee, is number 6, and left half back will be wearing number 16, Ellie Morden. Midfield will be Emily McCarthy from Kilkenny City. She's partnered by Ellen Lawler from Muckalee. So Kelly Comfort, the captain of the team. Right half forward Kate Purcell from Muckalee, centre forward Caitlin Moore from Callan, and left half forward Jennifer O'Keefe, Kilkenny City. Top of the right Clara Dohoney, Muckalee. Full forward Louisa Gilmore of Dunnamaggin, and top of the left Colleen Booth from the Rail Yard Club, the famous Rail Yard Club in Kilkenny. How many senior football championships has that club won over the years? A famous football team indeed. So that's the Kilkenny team, and their manager John Gorey. Their liaison officer is Sinead Booth. Their mentors are Owen Hennessy, Nikki Purcell and Regina Moran, and their physiotherapist here today is Therese McGinn. So Theresa McGinn, the physio here with the Kilkenny team. So the Leitrim team now, the home team. In goals, Michelle Monaghan of St Francis. Right full back will be Aoibhinn Quinn of St Bridget's, wearing number 17. Full back Charlene Turrell of Mull, and left full back Molly Murphy of Ballinamore, Sean O'Heslins. Right half back Sarah Reynolds, St Mary's. Centre back Casey Brown, St Mary's, and left half back Carla Le Guin, St Bridget's. Midfield is Megan McGovern of Ballinamore, Sean O'Heslins, sister of Dean that plays for the Leitrim senior football team, and she's partnered by Aisling Quinn of St Bridget's. Right half forward Laura O'Dowd of Ballinamore, Sean O'Heslins, and she's the captain for today. Centre forward will be 22, wearing number 22, Vivian Egan of Anaduff. She scored 4 goals and 3 points against Derry in the last game on Sunday last in Ahowillan in the comprehensive victory. And then left half forward will be wearing number 19 is Ava Clancy of Glencairn Manor. Top of the right, Brono O'Rourke of St Joseph's. Full forward, Leah Fox of Glencairn Manor, Hamilton, and top of the left, Elise Brown of St Mary's. Now we'll give you the rundown of the substitutes here that's named, and the Kilkenny substitutes here today named on their team is Ellie Morden of Dunnamaggin, but she's coming into play in the left half back position. Sarah Smith wears number 7. Becky Lomax of Callan wears 17. Katie Grace of Dunnamaggin is named number 18. Shauna Cody is named number 19 from Dunnamaggin, and Laura Power is named number 20, she's from Dunnamaggin as well, and 21, Aoife Dunn of Muckalee is named on the programme at number 21. So again, John Gorey's team, their second game out, having played Limerick last week. So the Leitrim subs: Caroline Guckeen, St Mary's, is number 16. Aoibhinn Quinn, St Bridget's, starts. She's wearing number 17. Roisin McHugh is wearing number 17. She's in Ballinamore. Ava Clancy was lamed in the bench, but she's starting left half forward instead of Shiva Quinn. And Ava Clancy wears number 19. 20, Bridget O'Reilly, Dromahare. 21, Denise Stenson of Mohill. 23, Caroline Doherty, Kiltubbard. 24, Aoife Gilmartin, Glencar Manor. 25, Rachel McIntyre, St Joseph's. 26, Jasmine May of St Mary's. 27, Shauna McLaughlin, Fena. 28, Ava Moyles, Dromahare. 29, Rachel Dolan, St Bridget's. And number 30 is Roisin McGrenahan of St Francis. As the two teams get ready, making their final preparations here in St Mary's pitch in Carrick-on-Shannon. It's right behind Park Sean McDermott. This is the home club of St Mary's Carrick-on-Shannon, the St Mary's Kiltahard as they're known now. They're the 2022 Leitrim Senior Football Champions, and were managed by Colin Flynn. That's the St Mary's senior team that won the 22 championship. Of course, the senior ladies champions in Leitrim in 2022 were Glencar Manor Hamilton, backed by so many great players like Leah Fox, Murren Devaney, Mary Alice Maguire, and of course they went so close against Borrishool in the Connacht Club Championship, losing out narrowly in the semi-final. Borrishool lost narrowly in the final then to Kilkern Clonberne, who went on to win the All-Ireland in 2022. Now we give you the management team for Leitrim this year. Johnny Garrity of Finton Harps is the new team manager, and he's from Tyrone. And then the liaison officers: Emer Keenan from Inniskillen Gales. Mentors, you have Christopher Jenkins, he's from Glencar Manor, and Dermot Feely, he's also a mentor, and Dermot is from Derry Connolly Harps. And then Michael Lee is the physio, so Michael is the physio on the Leitrim team. So there's the backroom staff, if you like. As the referee, in the centre of the pitch, a man by the name of Raymond McBride from the Round Towers Club in Clondalkin, same club as Jim Gavin, and he's going to throw the ball in here to get this game underway. There's a very strong breeze blowing, so there we are, the game is on. Leitrim on the attack straight away with possession. They're working it up here with Laura O'Dowd, gets her hand pass away. Leitrim playing with the aid of the strong breeze in the first half, and possession for the Leitrim team. And Leah Fox way out from goal, taking a solo on the arc of the D. Still Leah Fox with the aid of the breeze. It's opened up for Leah Fox. There's a chance of a score here. Still Leah cuts inside and takes the left footed kick and over the bar. The first score of the game, 25 seconds on the clock. Leah Fox with the score. She carved her way out through the middle of the Kilkenny defence, and she slotted that over the bar. So Leah Fox with the opening score after 25 seconds. So Niamh Sheehy of Thomastown and Kilkenny with the high vis jacket kicks it long out to the side of the field. Well won by Laura O'Dowd once more. So Leitrim still on the attack, looking for another score. This is Leah Fox back to Laura O'Dowd. Shot from Laura, it's over the bar. A second point for Leitrim, and that's come in 50 seconds. So a lightning start for Leitrim here in St Mary's ground in Carrick-on-Shannon. And the kick out from the goalkeeper, that's Niamh Sheehy. Kilkenny trying to work it up the field now, and they have possession in their own right half back position. This is good play by Kilkenny. Played into the centre there, to the centre half forward. Caitlin Moore. And the return pass. Here they come. Kilkenny on the attack. Good opportunity now for a score. Still Kilkenny carving the way through the centre. Referee has his arm raised, and there's a foul committed there by Carla Le Guin. In fact, Aisling Quinn penalised, and the player tackled and fouled was Kate Purcell. So good play by Kate Purcell on the 20-metre line. She was pulled back, and the referee Raymond McBride gives the Kilkenny ladies the chance to reduce the margin to a point, and that's a great score. Kicked in and over, but Kate Purcell, she engineered the score. She was fouled, and she has made no mistake. A wonderful score by Kate Purcell. So Michelle Monaghan of St Francis and Leitrim with the kick out towards the right half back position. And it's Leitrim now in possession with their midfielder Megan McGovern. So Megan, great to see Megan back in action. She got injured last year against Offaly in the league, and thankfully has made a good and full recovery as Aoibhinn Quinn gets that pass up the wing, up towards Bron O'Rourke. Leitrim 2 points to 1 to the good. This is Laura O'Dowd from way out and sends it off there to the left and sends it wide. So stays 2-1 here in Carrick-on-Shannon. 2.5 minutes gone in the first half, as we speak. The Men's National Football League Division 4 clash between Waterford and Leitrim is still ongoing, just behind us, behind the stand, as Niamh Sheehy kicks it out into the centre. Megan McGovern can't get it. It's won there by the Kilkenny ladies, and that's a good clearance upfield, up towards the centre half forward. Caitlin Moore, she's under a lot of pressure, but she does very, very well to win possession. She's fouled, and brilliant play by Caitlin Moore, the lady from Callan. Had to do all the work. She worked tigerishly for that ball and won the free, taken here by Siobhan Farrell. So Kilkenny in the black and amber stripes, the traditional stripes. Kate Purcell, still Kilkenny on the attack. Ball played up towards the 20-metre line, and it's a good play there in the Leitrim defence as Megan McGovern is back to help out the defenders. Ball played long upfield, but good anticipation there by Kelly Comerford. Comes off her knee, but Leitrim can work it upfield. Leah Fox way out from goal, plays it into the left full forward position towards Vivian Egan, and Vivian has possession now, and she looks at the post, sends it high, but out to the right and wide. So the first wide of the game has come for Leitrim. It's come after 4 minutes almost in this game, and Kilkenny with a chance to restart. So the opening stages, Kilkenny shipped a lot of scores against Limerick last week, but they've started off steady enough here against Leitrim. Kick out towards the wing, and it goes off the Kilkenny player, and that's going to be a sideline ball to Leitrim. Siobhan Farrell got the last touch. This is Leitrim now on the attack in search of a third point. Leah Fox plays it inside towards Laura O'Dowd, and Laura places it in the back of the net. Laura O'Dowd with the goal, and Leah Fox combining brilliantly with her right half forward Laura O'Dowd, and that score has come after 4.5 minutes. 1 goal and 2 to Leitrim, a point to Kilkenny. Kilkenny have possession there, and they come on the attack now through the middle. So this is Kate Purcell once more. So Kate into the centre half forward. That's Caitlin Moore, but she can't get it. But possession now for Aoibhinn Quinn. Aoibhinn Quinn comes out now to Laura O'Dowd on the wing. So Laura acts as the physio for the Sean O'Heslin's senior men's team, as well as playing for Leitrim and Ballinamore. That's Charlene Turrell getting her first touch to Carla Le Guin. Carla drives it upfield, but again, very good anticipation there in the Kilkenny defence by their left half forward Jennifer O'Keefe from Kilkenny City, winning that ball, anticipated it, came out of it, and Kilkenny come on the attack once more, trailing by 1-2 to a point. There's a foul there on a Kilkenny player. It's going to be a free in, taken quickly. And it's a promising move here for Kilkenny as Kate Purcell goes down on it, gets it back out now to Ellie Morton. Ellie, wearing number 16, and she's fouled, but Caitlin Moore in fact was the player that found herself in space, but she combined well with Ellie Morton to win the free in for Kilkenny, and this is Kate Purcell now trying to get her second score of the game. The linesmen today, Pat O'Toole and TP McLaughlin, as the shot comes in, and that's tailing off to the left and wide from Kate Purcell. So it's the first wide of the game for Kilkenny. 6 minutes gone in the first half here in St Mary's Stadium in Carrick-on-Shannon, behind Park Sean McDermott. It's Leitrim against Kilkenny in the second round of the Ladies National Football League, sponsored by Lidl. And Leitrim have possession now with Casey Brune, St Mary's Carrick-on-Shannon. So Casey taking on her marker, Emily McCarthy of Kilkenny City. But Emily sticks to her task, and Leitrim have to work it up there once more. That was Aisling Quinn joining in the attack there with the right half back, Sarah Reynolds. Ball played up to the corner. Bron O'Rourke now with a chance of a score. She's cutting inside, another goal chance, but the goalkeeper does really well there, and that's Niamh Sheehy. Niamh against the breeze, but straight back out to a Leitrim player, and there's a chance of another score for Leitrim. The shot comes in left-footed, and that looks good, and it's sent over the bar, and another score for Leitrim to make it 1-3 to a point, and that came from Vivian Egan. Vivian scored 4 goals and 3 points last week against Derry, and 4 goals and 5 points in fact. 4 goals and 5 for Vivian Egan. But Kilkenny playing against a very, very strong breeze in the first half. Kelly Comerford can't control it, but Kilkenny get it back once more as they come in chase of another score. And this is the midfielder, Ellen Lawler. Referee spots an infringement off the ball, and he's penalised Charlene Turrell for foul off the ball on the 20-metre line. So it's going to be a free in for Kilkenny on the 20-metre line. The Leitrim Waterford game has just finished across there. So, but we'll follow the action. More action for a team from the southeast. It's Kilkenny and Leitrim in this Division 4 league match. So Kate Purcell from Muckalee in Kilkenny, 1 point already to her credit, takes her kick against the breeze and she sends that straight between the posts. And another great score by Kate Purcell. A Purcell, famous Kilkenny name, has doubled her tally for the day, doubled her team's tally, as the score now is 1 goal and 3 points for Leitrim, 2 points for Kilkenny. And the clock tells us we have almost 9 minutes played in the first half here at St Mary's Stadium in Carrick-on-Shannon, right on the banks of the Shannon. So the team from the banks of the Nore against the team from the banks of the Shannon in round 2 of the National Football League. So a shrill blast of the whistle from Raymond McBride indicates to Michelle Monaghan it's time to kick it out, but Michelle's pass goes out over the sideline. Casey Brune just couldn't get it. Kate Purcell with the quick line kick, and she plays the return pass there with Emily McCarthy, but it doesn't work out as Megan McGovern takes the ball from them, and Sarah Reynolds now making her way up the wing, wearing number 5. Sarah dinks a nice pass up towards Bron O'Rourke in the right full forward position, back to Sarah Reynolds. Good move here from Leitrim. Leah Fox into the centre, Laura O'Dowd, chance of a goal, and that's sent to the left and it's sent wide, and that was a great goal chance. Again, Fox and O'Dowd linking up very, very well there, and Bron O'Rourke, also Sarah Reynolds involved in the move. John Garrity very happy with the build-up play. The approach play was excellent. It was just the final execution letting Leitrim down, but nonetheless they have the advantage. They're playing with the breeze and they're winning well at the moment, 1-3 to a point. This is Kelly Comerford now coming through the gap, showing bravery and commitment to win that pass, and that's excellent run upfield. So this is still Kelly Comerford, and she's taken down by Megan McGovern. It's going to be a free for Kilkenny, and Kelly Comerford showing great leadership there, the captain of the team, leading by example, player from Muckalee. This is Emily McCarthy now from Kilkenny City, barging, and the referee has penalised Emily for overzealous leading with the arm. He's signalling to Emily. So Leitrim come on the attack just outside the 45-metre line, and the referee has blown his whistle. A free in to Leitrim from outside the 45. Vivian Egan kicks it long over the top, a dangerous ball. The goalkeeper needs to be alert, and she is. Niamh Sheehy of Thomastown takes a solo, but she miscontrols it, gets it back, loses possession. The referee has deemed that she has been fouled. So Niamh Sheehy under pressure there, but she managed to hold on to the ball very well. Niamh Sheehy, a famous Kerry name in the goals for Kilkenny. Sheehy and Kilkenny. And so Niamh did well there. She took a bit of a risk, but it worked out for her as the free is kicked up the wing. Leitrim quick onto the ball once more, and this is Megan McGovern inside now. Sarah Reynolds gets it to Vivian Egan. Ball played far side, and a chance of a score for Leitrim. The shot comes in right footed, and it's sent in, and it's sent over the bar, and Alva Clancy, I make it, has got that one. So it's 1-4 now to Leitrim, 2 points to Kilkenny. And we have 12 minutes almost played in the first half. So this is Niamh Sheehy for Kilkenny with the kick out. Megan McGovern underneath it. But Kilkenny have won it back here as they try to work it up the right-hand wing. Nice crowd assembling here in the pitch for the game as the senior game, the men's game has ended, and a good turnover ball there won by Leitrim, and they bring it forward. Laura O'Dowd takes the return pass on the loop. Laura with the shot, and that's an excellent score sent in there by Vivian Egan. Wonderful score by Vivian, and that makes it now I make it 1-5 to Leitrim, 2 points to Kilkenny, and we have 13 minutes almost played in the first half here at St Mary's grounds in Carrick-on-Shannon. So Vivian Egan wearing number 22 from Anna Duff slotted that between the posts to give her team a 6 points lead. So Kilkenny now using their fullback Ailish O'Neill of Railyard to kick the ball out. So Ailish kicks it straight up the middle, Megan McGovern underneath it once more. So Megan very impressive in the opening stages, and her arm was held back as she tried to execute a hand pass. Kelly Cumberford was onto it like a flash, but the referee has said that Megan McGovern was fouled. It's going to be a free in for Leitrim on the 45-metre line. So here's the kick from Vivian Egan. It's a fine kick off the upright and over. What a score! A brilliant score there by Vivian Egan. Her second of the game to make it 1-6 now to Leitrim. And Kilkenny, the 2 points so far for them in the game. So we have 14 minutes almost played here at Carrick-on-Shannon in this game. And Leitrim in the ascendancy with the breeze. Ball out here now in the Leitrim right half forward position. Leitrim have it. There, and they come through once more. Leah Fox, Glencar Manor player, takes the return pass, shot in, comes in and sent over the bar once more. So Laura O'Dowd getting the finishing touch to that one, but engineered again once more by Leah Fox. So Laura has got 1-2. Laura Fox for Leitrim, wearing number 10. Laura O'Dowd rather, mixing them up. Leah Fox, Laura O'Dowd combining so well early stages for Leitrim. 1-7 now to 2 points. 15 minutes almost gone the first half. Ball is played inside. A chance of a score here for Leitrim. If they can work this, there's certainly a goal or a point at least, as Bron O'Rourke kicks it in. And the St Joseph's player makes no mistake. Bron O'Rourke gets her first score of the game. She's been very lively in the opening stages. Bron O'Rourke in the right full forward position. And she kicks her point to make it now 15 minutes gone. 1-8 to Leitrim. 2 points to the visitors. But again, that breeze is so strong. Niamh Sheehy kicks it out towards the corner back position, and that goes out over the sideline. So it's going to be a line ball taken quickly by Leitrim. They're trying to work another goal here maybe. Good defending by the Kilkenny team. Ball still inside the square. Shot coming in now, and that's planted in the back of the net. And Leah Fox, the player that got the final touch there. So Leah, named at full forward, but she's operating in the centre half forward position in the absence of Michelle Guckeen. So Leah Fox, no stranger to goal scoring, and she has opened her account in the goal scoring charts here today. So Carla Le Guin coming at pace with the ball, takes the return pass from Laura O'Dowd. Carla Le Guin once more looking for Leah Fox, but well cut out by the full back Ailish O'Neill. And Kilkenny tried to work it up the field now. 2-8 to 2 points they trail. This is Kelly Comerford. Very good close control by Kelly Comerford. Very strong player. She goes down. She's crowded out. Leah Fox takes possession. Gets it to Alva Clancy. Inside now. Chance of a score for Leitrim. And Leah Fox once more takes a shot. Left-footed. Goalkeeper almost got a hand to it, but it's ended up in the back of the net. And that's another goal for Leitrim. And it's looking ominous now for Kilkenny, and Leah Fox getting her second goal of the game. So 3-8 now to 2 points. It's Kelly Comerford taken down. 17 minutes almost played in the first half. 3-8 to Leitrim, 2 points to the visitors. And John Gorey's team in developmental stage, absolutely brilliant to see them back playing in the National League. It's going to take time, but with persistence and effort and resilience, improvements will come. And Leitrim, a very seasoned team, very experienced campaigners in this Leitrim team, and Connacht champions of course the last 2 years. It's no mean feat as the ball is played wide towards Sarah Reynolds into space, but I think there's too much pace on that. It's going to take it out over the in-line, and that's what it does. It's gone wide, and that's the second time the ball has gone wide on the Leitrim side in this game. 17 and a half minutes gone. If you've just joined us here at St Mary's pitch in Carrick-on-Shannon, Kilkenny against Leitrim. We'll just give you the Kilkenny line-up again. Niamh Sheehy in goal, Siobhan Farrell, Ailish O'Neill, Michelle Farrell, Aidan Cody, Kelly Comfort and Ailey Moran, Emily McCarthy, Ellen Lawler, Kate Purcell, Caitlin Moore, Jennifer O'Keefe, Clara Donaghy, Louisa Gilmore and Colleen Booth. And the ball is sent in and sent over the bar from the kick out, and Brona O'Rourke getting the congratulations as 3-9 is the 2 points to score. 18 minutes gone in the first half here at St Mary's pitch in Carrick-on-Shannon. So Leitrim had a great run over the last few years. As I said, winning those two Connacht championships, beating Leitrim. Kick out once more, won by Leitrim. Brona O'Rourke racing through once more to Leah Fox. Chance of a hat-trick. And it's there, sent to the back of the net. Laura O'Dowd, in fact, getting her second of the game. Laura and Leah always combining. And from our commentary position, they look so similar as well. The way they play and the way they run at teams with pace. Laura O'Dowd and Leah Fox, two excellent forwards in this Leitrim team. So 4-9 now to 2 points. Leitrim in the ascendancy. And it's been a perfect storm for Kilkenny, really playing against a really strong breeze in the first half. If anything, Kilkenny needed that breeze as Vivian Egan races through the middle, gets it to Leah Fox, held up well there by Kelly Comerford. Still Leitrim holding on to possession, retaining it, looking for the proper place to take the shot. Leah Fox hand passes it out there to the wing. Casey Brown inside now to Leah Fox once more. Elva Clancy, right footed kick, looks good, and it's straight between the posts. So Elva Clancy gets her third of the game. 4-10 now to 2 points in favour of the home team. And Leitrim so unlucky not to have got promoted out of Division 4 last season. Had some great clashes with Offaly, particularly in the playoff game up in Kinnegad, which went to extra time. And chance of another goal for Leitrim as the ball is sent into the back of the net. And that's Brona O'Rourke getting her first goal of the game. So add to the 2 points she's got already. And 5-10 I make it now to Leitrim. Scoreboard is down here to our right. And 5-10 to 2 points as John Gorey brings in his left half back wearing number 7, Sarah Smith of Kilkenny City. So Sarah Smith goes in and off comes Ellie Morden, who has started at number 16, and she's gone off. So Sarah Smith is on, and they're moving. Ellie Morden has gone off, and they're moving their half back up to the full forward position as Leitrim come in search of another score. The ball is kicked in and it's kicked over the bar, and that's another good score for Leitrim. So 5-11 to 2 points now on my scoreboard. And Vivian Egan, I think, got the last score as John Gorey brings Becky Lomax from Callan up to the right full forward position from the half back line to make room for Sarah Smith. And Ellie Morden has made way. So 5-11 to 2 points. 5-11 to 2 points as Kilkenny have possession with Emily McCarthy. They're racing forward now at pace, and they're retaining the possession very, very well, Kilkenny, as they come to the half forward line now with Jennifer O'Keefe. Jennifer offloads it. Support here from Caitlin Moore. This is Caitlin on the arc of the D. The referee has his arm raised for an advantage, so foul on Caitlin Moore. Good running there by Caitlin Moore to win the free, and the referee Raymond McBride has signalled a free, and Emily McCarthy did well as well in that instance, as the referee says, too fast, come back and take that free once more. So Kilkenny with a chance now for their third score of the game. And this is Kate Purcell from Muckalee. So Kate, really, really good so far with her 2 frees. So she looks at the target, kicked into the breeze. It's not going to make the target this time. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. And speaking to John Gorey before the game, he talked about Rome not being built in a day, and of course it's a building process for his team here in Division 4, back in the league this year. And Kick out taken by Michelle Monaghan. Left footed kick. Well taken there as Leitrim come on the attack. Far side of the field. Carla Le Guin plays it forward. And Kilkenny have intercepted that. And they're bringing it out now from their own half back line. Making the run here is Caitlin Moore. So Caitlin looks up, has a runner off her shoulder inside. So that's a very, very good run. As Kilkenny try to work something out of this attack. Ball is played low, up towards Clara Donaghy. She just can't get to it. And it's Aoibhinn Quinn of St. Bridget's that has possession. Gives it inside now to Casey Brown. Casey to Carla Le Guin. So Carla takes it out to Charlene Turrell. Back to Carla Le Guin. Coming at pace, as she always seems to do when she drives forward. It's always at pace. Laura O'Dowd, nice pass upfield. Inside now to Vivian Egan. Still Vivian, she's got Laura inside. Chance of another goal. Great save by the goalkeeper. Brilliant save by Niamh Sheehy there. Point blank save, as Leitrim had a 2-on-1 situation there. But Niamh Sheehy from Thomastown, what a save she made there. She can really be proud of that. That was an unstoppable shot, but she stayed strong and she was able to keep the ball out of the back in that brilliant goalkeeping by Niamh Sheehy. This is Kilkenny once more now with Caitlin Moore. Caitlin Moore, back it goes to Emily McCarthy. Sarah Smith also involved. This is Emily McCarthy once more. Kilkenny driving through, looking for a third score. Foul was committed on the 20-metre line. It's going to be a free in for Kilkenny. 24 minutes gone in the first half here at St Mary's pitch in Carrick-on-Shannon, and Kate Purcell has a chance to get a third point for her team. So here comes Kate. Right footed kick. It's a really good kick against the breeze, and the umpires consult and they agree. The white flag is signalled, and third point for Kate Purcell. 5-11 now to 3 points, and Michelle Monaghan will restart the game from the 20-metre line with this kick out. So this is Michelle, left footed kick. Really good kick with the aid of the breeze. Goes over the head of Sarah Smith, and it's a good run here by the Leitrim team as they can get it onto the boot of Ava Clancy, and she made no mistake as she sent that over the bar. And really good run there by Elise Brown to set up Ava Clancy for her fourth score of the game in my reckoning. 5-12 now to 3 points. Kick out by the goalkeeper. Niamh Sheehy is a good one. And well won there by Sarah Smith. Sarah coming left footed. She has got Kelly Comfort inside her, but she's going to stink it down the line towards Caitlin Moore. This is Emily McCarthy wearing number 8. Swings it inside, but it's cut out now by Casey Brown. Casey to Leo O'Dowd. Plays it upfield. And another chance for Leitrim to extend their lead. Elise Brown. Back it goes to Laura O'Dowd, or to Vivian Egan, in fact. Vivian slots that between the posts. So 4 point for Vivian Egan. Good play there by Casey Brown, as well as Vivian Egan. Laura O'Dowd in action as well. So 5-13 now the score I make it. 5-13 to 3 points. And we have almost 26 minutes gone in the first half. Leitrim again once more. Dangerous ball across the face of goal. Goalkeeper Niamh Sheehy does well to hold on to that. Gets it out to Sarah Smith, who's made a big impact since she's come on. She looked to be tackled off the ball by Megan McGovern, but Megan uses her strength to collect it. Gets it back now to Ava Clancy. Inside it goes to Laura O'Dowd, and it's slotted between the posts once more by Vivian Egan. So Vivian on fire in the Michelle Guckeen mode at centre half forward. She's playing just like Michelle Guckeen, the great Michelle Guckeen, one of the outstanding talents in ladies football, Michelle Guckeen, over the last few years. So she's on the bench today, just not starting this game, Michelle Guckeen, but really one of the finest players in the ladies game for Leitrim. And of course Kid Tubbard as well, as Kelly Comfort just can't get to that, and there's a chance of another goal here. The shot is going to come in, but it's hand passed over the bar. That's a really good score there by Leitrim, taking the point. And 5-14 now to Leitrim, 3 points to Kilkenny. And the Leitrim team, Leah Fox in particular, sending that over the bar with the fist to make it 2-2 for Leah Fox. 5-14 now to Leitrim, 3 points to Kilkenny as we approach the half-time whistle. 28 minutes almost gone in the first half. 5-14 to 3 points the score. Kilkenny in possession. Tackled there by Megan McGovern. This is Kelly Comerford now, the captain of the team. Kelly has had an outstanding game in the first half. Made some great runs upfield, but she's brought down there on the sideline, far side. Going to be a free for Kilkenny. And I think Sarah Smith, the player, going over to take it. In fact, it's not Sarah Smith. Aidan Cody sending it along up the wing, pushing the back, and it's going to be a free for Leitrim, taken quickly. Good ball long up towards Brona O'Rourke. She's a 1-on-2 situation, sends it right footed. Goalkeeper has her eyes on it, but Brona has sent it over the bar. That's 1-3 now for Brona in the first half. 5-15 now for Leitrim, 3 points for Kilkenny. And the half-time whistle is a minute away. Raymond McBride, 2 linesmen, Pat O'Toole and TP McLaughlin. TP McLaughlin, former Leitrim player, Fianna St. Callion's club. As the kick out is taken by the goalkeeper, the arm held on Emily McCarthy. It's going to be a free for Kilkenny, taken up towards Kate Purcell. Kate does well to win that ball. She's got Caitlin Moore free if she can get the ball away quickly. So this is Sarah Smith, wearing number 7. Gets it inside to Emily McCarthy. Emily to Ellen Lawler. Ellen to Kate Purcell, but well held there by Charlene Turrell from Mohull to Elise Brown as they work it up now. This is Ava Cansey. Ava has support outside her, and a chance now for Leitrim to extend the lead, and it's sent in and over the bar by Vivian Egan once more. A 6 point for Vivian. 5-16 to 3 points. 30 minutes have played. I'm sure Raymond McBride might blow the whistle now. 30 minutes have elapsed. There hasn't been any real stoppages in the first half, so let's see what the referee will do. He'll play a bit of stoppage time maybe. Yep. Brona O'Rourke intercepts the kick out. So Leitrim in search of another score. Leah Fox looks up and sends it right footed straight between the posts. 2-3 for Leah now in the first half, the Glencarr Manor player, and that makes it 5-17 to 3, 5-18 to 3 points. And referee Raymond McBride blows the half-time whistle. So there we have it. It's a half-time break blown by the referee Raymond McBride, and Leitrim, with the aid of the strong breeze, showing all their experience, all their cohesion, all their teamwork built up over many seasons in the first half, to register 5 goals and 18 points to Kilkenny's 3 points. And if anything, Leitrim didn't really need the breezes. Kilkenny that needed the breeze in the first half. Travelling a long journey, the new team starting out once more under John Gorey, with his backroom team of Sinead Booth, Owen Hennessy, Nicky Purcell, Regina Moore, and the physio Theresa McGinn. So they're on the upward, if you like, curve, if you like, in terms of their development and learning at this level. Once again, Kilkenny, and learning from Leitrim, the Connacht champions, remember, of the last 2 seasons, having beaten Roscommon the last 2 Connacht championship finals. Roscommon operating in Division 3 there, and even higher over the last few years, and Leitrim having the measure of Roscommon in the Connacht championship over the last 2 years, and they're showing all their experience, all their guile, all their know-how and skill to register 5 goals and 18 points to 3 points to Kilkenny in the first half. So there we have it. We'll leave it for the moment here at Park Sean McDermott and Carrick-on-Shannon. It's Leitrim lead at half time, 5 goals and 18 points, 3 points for the visitors. Join us in a few minutes for second half action of this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4 clash between Leitrim and Kilkenny at St Mary's grounds, just behind Park Sean McDermott in Carrick-on-Shannon, on the banks of the River Shannon in County Leitrim. Thank you. Hello everybody, and welcome back here to St Mary's Ground in Carrick-on-Shannon for the second half of this Lidl National Football League Division 4 game. We've some changes. So we've a number of changes. We've a number of changes and we'll give them to you as the game progresses. Michelle Guckin is on for Vivian Egan at centre forward. Rachel McIntyre is on for Bron O'Rourke. And we'll give you the changes as we go along. So the goalkeeper has changed as well. Caroline Guckin of St Mary's is in the nets instead of Michelle Monaghan, and Raymond McBride is about to throw the ball in here. And we're off in the second half of this Division 4 clash between Kilkenny and Leitrim. So Leitrim with that 5-18 to 3 points lead, and straight away it's Leah Fox in possession into Michelle Guckin. Michelle offloads it back to Leah once more. Link up play is really, really good, and that's too much on it. Elise Brown just couldn't get to that ball as it goes out over the end line and wide in the opening minute of the second half. So a lot of changes rung by Johnny Garrity, the Leitrim manager. He can afford to do that with the luxury of a massive lead. Some good play there by the fullback Ailish O'Neill from Railyard, getting a hand to it and wins her free out. So Ailish O'Neill working in tandem there with Colleen Booth, two Railyard players working really well to win the free out for Kilkenny, taken long with the aid of the breeze, but Carla Le Guin has possession, and in fact it's Molly Murphy has possession, wins her free, gets it now to Laura O'Dowd of Sean O'Heslin's Balnamore and Leitrim, but well intercepted by Emily McCarthy. Gets it up towards Kate Furlong. In fact, Kate pushed in the back. Kate Furlong wins her free. Megan McGovern penalised. Kate sends it long in towards the right full forward possession, and going back for it there is Rachel McIntyre. So Rachel McIntyre of St Joseph's and Leitrim comes out with the ball, has Carla Le Guin for support, but she overcarries that. The referee has penalised Leitrim. Free in for Kilkenny now, and they need that early score just to give them a little bit of confidence in the second half. Maybe to treat this as a 0-0 game and see how they get on in the second half is really the most I'm sure that John Gorey will be expecting of his team in this second 30 minutes. Of course, trailing by 5-18 to 3 points. See what happens and treat it as a 0-0 maybe from a Kilkenny point of view, and hope that they can do as well as they can with the aid of that breeze. So Kilkenny in their comeback season, if you like, chance of a shot coming in there from Colleen Booth, and the goalkeeper has it. So that's some goalkeeper Caroline Guckin doing really well there as Leitrim come out with the possession. They're now on the 45-metre line, Leitrim. Laura O'Dowd taking it up on the right hand side to Leah Fox, under pressure from Kelly Comerford of Buckalea. So Leah Fox, the Glencarr Manor player, does well. She's got Laura O'Dowd for support. This is Laura now, wearing number 10, and has a runner. This is still Laura O'Dowd now on the 45-metre line. Sends it in now to Michelle Guckin. This is Michelle. Got Megan McGovern making the run in the centre, as is Laura O'Dowd. Still Laura. Back to Michelle Guckin, and Michelle fists that ball between the posts, and she announces her arrival here in the second half. Michelle Guckin to give Leitrim a 5-19 to 3 points advantage. 3 minutes it took for the opening score of the second half. Leitrim men's team had a comprehensive victory over Waterford, 3-15 to 11 points for Andy Moran's team. So the ladies also in pole position in their game, as Pat O'Toole, the referee, the linesman, brings the referee's attention to something as the ball is kicked in by Aoife Gilmartin. Aoife's pass is cut out by Sarah Smith, and this is Kate Furlong of Kilkenny City and Kilkenny on the attack, taking a solo. Still Kate Furlong taking a lot out of the ball. She needs support and she's fouled there, so great run by Kate Furlong, showing some leadership there for Kilkenny, and she brings the play up to the 45-metre line as Leitrim bring on another substitute. Megan McGovern is going off, so Megan Again, great to see Megan back in action. Picked up that injury last year against Offaly in the league final up in Kinnegad in extra time. As the kick is sent in by Kate Furlong. A great kick in and well held inside under pressure by the goalkeeper. But Leitrim find it hard to clear their lines, but now they do. Ball comes out now to Aoife Gilmartin. This is Elise Brune to Sarah Reynolds now, St Mary's Carrick-on-Shannon. This is a good play by Leitrim as Laura O'Dowd comes into the line. Laura offloads it to Leah Fox. Leah on the 20-metre line, looks up, takes her shot, right footed kick off the upright, and Kilkenny have it. Good defensive work there by Kilkenny, alive to the ball coming off the crossbar, and that was Jennifer O'Keefe who collected that ball. They're being dispossessed now. This is Leah Fox on the 13, chance of another goal, and Leah drills it into the back of the net, and that's the third goal of the game for Leah Fox. And it makes it now 6 goals and 19 points to Leitrim. So kick out now by Niamh Sheehy. Niamh out to the right half back position. Kate Furlong showing great strength to hold off Molly Murphy. But Molly Murphy sticks to her task, but Kate Furlong holds on to the ball. And Kate wins her free on the sideline. Takes it quickly up the wing. And racing back there is Rachel McIntyre. She's brought down. It's going to be a free out for Leitrim in the left full back position. The referee raises his hands. He's looking for the Kilkenny physio to come in and a forward treatment to the Kilkenny player down injured. And so there's Ellie Morden warming up for Kilkenny there. She played in the first half of Dunnamaggin. Leitrim this year having to make do without some great servants that they've had over the years. Sinead Tighe, Claire Owen's not available this year. Mary Alice Maguire also. And Ailish Corning is now teaching abroad. So Leitrim have lost a lot of experienced players in 2023 that were part and parcel of those 2 Connacht Championship winning teams last year against Roscommon over in Tuam, and they also beat them in the Connacht final once in I think in Ballintubber, if I'm not mistaken, Enfield in Ballintubber. And that is an injury for Kilkenny. Let's hope that the player in question is okay to continue. Ellie Morden looks like she's going to come back in for Kilkenny. She's from Dunnamaggin. And I was talking to her mum, Regina, who's a mentor on the Kilkenny team at half-time, Regina Morden, along with Nicky Purcell, Owen Hennessy, John Gorey, and of course Sinead Bood is the liaison officer for Kilkenny. So let's hope that that injury isn't too serious. 6:19 to score to Leitrim, 3 points to Kilkenny. 7.5 minutes gone in the second half. We will have time added on, I'm sure. And thankfully the Kilkenny player is able to continue. That's great news for John Gorey, the manager. And I think Colleen Bood, the player that had the injury of Railyard. So Leitrim in possession in their own half back line. Carla Le Guin taking it out. Plays it into the centre. Casey Brune, right for the kick. Out towards Rachel McIntyre on the sideline, but it beats Rachel out over the sideline. And TP McLaughlin over there, the linesman signals a line kick to Sarah Smith of Kilkenny City, and Kilkenny gets it up now to Caitlin Moore. Takes the return pass, but she's put out over the line. It'll be a line kick to Leitrim. Far side of the field. Carla Le Guin goes up high and takes it under a lot of pressure. Really good play by Carla Le Guin. So Carla, confident, the ball in hand, as Laura O'Dowd works it now through the centre. Has a player off her shoulder. Elise Brune to Michelle Guckeen. Michelle 20 metres out, taking on Ailish O'Neill, and it's high and it's off to the left and it's gone wide. So the score remains 6:19 to Leitrim. 3 points to Kilkenny. 9 minutes almost gone now in the second half here at St Mary's grounds in Carrick-on-Shannon. Kick out taken by Niamh Sheehy. That's well held by Kate Purcell. Taking it up the sideline. Kate Purcell in pursuit is Denise Stenson. Still Kate Purcell. Has support. Gives it out to the far side. Kate Purcell taking it back once more. Trying to work it in along the end line for Kilkenny. She's bottled up, and eventually a boot comes in, and it's going to be a free out now for Leitrim in their own full back line. Carla Le Guin, the player, to take it. So Carla Le Guin on the 13-metre line here, this side of the field, her own left full back position. So back in defence is Laura O'Dowd, and slipping there is Rachel McIntyre. Sarah Smith has grabbed possession. Sarah Smith has been excellent since she's arrived in, and she had her own troubles on the way down car with an accident, so Sarah Smith deserves wonderful credit for coming down to Leitrim here today after having an accident on the way, and has come in and played brilliantly for Kilkenny. The shot comes in from way out the field, and that was Kelly Comerford from Muckalee with the shot, but it landed short. The goalkeeper Caroline Guckin was underneath it, and Leitrim can break forward once more. Johnny Garrity's team playing with full of confidence. Great hands there. Sarah Reynolds on the 45-metre line. Sarah plays it square towards Laura O'Dowd. Laura on the 45 gets it inside now to Michelle Guckin. Leah Fox making the run. This is Michelle to Leah, and she's hauled down, and I think this might be a penalty if the referee is going to talk to his umpire, as Leah Fox was dragged down there. It might have started outside the box. The referee might give the free, but no, it's a penalty, and the player penalised was Emily McCarthy, so it's going to be a penalty for Leitrim. Leah Fox hauled down by Emily McCarthy inside the square, and it's going to be a kick for Leah Fox. So she's got 3 goals already, Leah, and now she's a chance to make it 4 from the spot. So Leah Fox with the chance. From the 13-metre line, or inside the 13-metre line, of course, now. And she's just stealing an inch or two beyond the spot, but the referee has no problem with that because the penalty spot looks like it's down a little bit of a hole. Here comes the shot, and planted in the back of the net. So that's a 4th goal for Leah Fox. 7-19 now. 7-19 to 3 points in favour of the home team. And more substitutes being made by the Leitrim manager. Emer McHugh was coming on, if I'm not mistaken. So Johnny Garrity running all of his bench here today. Referee waiting for the players to go off. Laura O'Dowd is coming off. I suppose with so much confusion nowadays, substitutes coming off and coming on, referee taking no chances, but Laura O'Dowd is the player who makes way as the kick out is taken by Niamh Sheehy into the middle of the field. And there goes Caroline Doherty for Leitrim. So Leitrim 7-19 to 3 points the score, and well intercepted there by Katie Furlong. Again, she's been impressive, taking the ball ahead of Elise Brown. So Kilkenny now in possession, 50 metres out from goal. Caitlin Moore cutting through the centre, and she's dragged back. It's going to be a free in, so really good play by Caitlin Moore to win the free. And it's Katie Purcell territory once more. So Katie at the edge of the D. 3 points to her credit in the first half from place balls, and this is a chance now to get her 4th of the game. So Katie Purcell with the free, looking at the post, right footed kick, and that's tailing out to the left, and unlucky there, gone to the left and gone wide. So score remains 7-19 to 3 points. And 14 minutes gone now in the second half. Here at St Mary's Ground in Carrick-on-Shannon. This is Rachel McIntyre up now to Michelle Guckin, Leah Fox to the centre. And Leah with a chance of a 5th goal, but she decides to fist the ball over the bar. Excellent score there by Leitrim once more. Leah Fox making it 4 goals and 4 points to her personal tally today, 720. So Shauna McLaughlin and Ava Moyles are on, and also Roisin McHugh is on as well for Leitrim. Shot comes in, and that's out to the right, and it's gone wide. So over 15 minutes gone now in the second half. Linesman Pat O'Toole has his flag raised once more for another substitution for Leitrim. Johnny Garrity making sure everybody gets game time. In fact, it's a 45. Took a flick off a Kilkenny defender as that shot came in. And here's Ellie Morden making her entrance for Kilkenny once more. Ellie, wearing number 16. She's coming on. Sarah Reynolds is off. Leah Fox is off for Leitrim. And I think Sarah Smith is coming off the Leitrim, the Kilkenny team once more. So Sarah Smith came on and I was making away, but she had a really good game here today. So we'll follow the action. Michelle Guckin with the free, takes the return pass. And referee blows the whistle. And in fact it's Becky Lomax that has come off. Sarah Smith has stayed on. So it's number 17, Becky Lomax, has come off the Kilkenny team wearing number 17, and Sarah Smith wearing number 7 stays on, and Ellie Morden is back on. Here comes the free. Left footed kick, well held inside by Niamh Sheehy once more. Niamh's hand pass just goes a little bit astray. Leitrim quick to the breaking ball. Elise has a chance. Brune, shot, and that goes off to the left and wide, and that's Roisin McGrenahan of St Francis with the shot there on that occasion. So referee asking the goalkeeper to kick it out once more, and we have 720 to 3 points is the score. 720 to 3 points. So Bridget O'Reilly is on for Sarah Reynolds on the Leitrim team. This is Rachel McIntyre now wearing number 24. Sends it into the centre. And Rachel McIntyre gets the return pass there from Casey Brune. Elise Brune, in fact. Referee has penalised the Kilkenny player. It's going to be a free in for Leitrim, just inside the 45-metre line. Player penalised there was Colleen Booth, the rail yard player. Just up on the Laois border, rail yard. Side Muckalee as well, up on the Laois side of Kilkenny, and that goes to Michelle Guckin. Pass inside, and Leitrim searching for another score. Shot from the wing, and that's a brilliant kick. Goes over the bar. A wonderful score for Leitrim. 7:21 now for Leitrim, and that ball kicked in there from the right hand side from an acute angle and went over the bar. Brilliant score for Leitrim to make it 7:21 now to 3 points. This is Kilkenny coming up the wing with Katie Grace rather. Back now to Katie Furlong. This is Katie. Stopped in her tracks there. So Katie Furlong holding on to possession. And ball goes out of play. And I make it that Bridget O'Reilly got that point there a few moments ago for Leitrim. It looked like Bridget O'Reilly got it. We're at number 20, but it was a great score. So Kelly Comerford now for Kilkenny on the 45-metre line. Plays it into the middle. Back to Kelly Comerford. 7:21 to 3 points score. Kelly trying to engineer a score for her team. Referee blows his whistle and has penalised the Leitrim defence. Emily McCarthy was fouled, so it'll be a free for Kilkenny as we come into the last 10 minutes of this game here at St Mary's grounds in Carrick-on-Shannon. So Kate Purcell with the kick, and that's a brilliant kick again by Kate Purcell. That's her fourth of the game. It's the first of the second half for Kilkenny, and that makes it now 7-21 to 4 points. Kick out comes here from Caroline Guckin. Leitrim work it up the wing, the far side of the field, with that massive lead that they hold at the moment. So Kilkenny trying to work something here. Kelly Comerford dispossessed as Emily McCarthy goes down on the ball. And this is Jennifer O'Keefe now in possession for Kilkenny, and it's a really good block. And the ball is played quickly up towards Michelle Guckin. So Michelle has support in the centre. Elise Brune is one of the players, and this is back to Michelle and a chance of a goal. Elise Brune picks it up. She ships it outside, but good play there by Kilkenny's defence, but it's given away once more out as far as Elva Clancy to Rachel McIntyre. She takes the return pass from Jasmine May. The shot comes in, and that's tailing off to the right and wide. The shot came in from Denise Stenson, and that's another wide for Leitrim. 7-21 to 4 points as the last couple of substitutes make their introduction on the Leitrim team. And Elise Brune is making way, and Casey Brune also. So Johnny Garrity happy now that he's changed nearly his complete lineup. Not too many county managers get an opportunity to change their full 15, and Kilkenny now with possession. Good play there by Emily McCarthy under a lot of pressure. She got it out to Jennifer O'Keefe, but Leitrim have won it back. Rachel McIntyre, right-footed kick pass to Bridget O'Reilly. Bridget got a great score earlier. Long pass upfield. That's well cut out there by Siobhan Farrell. So Siobhan did really well under pressure. She got it to Sarah Smith. So Siobhan kick long up the field by the fullback Ailish O'Neill. Aoife Gilmartin now on the attack. Back to Aoife Gilmartin. Goes to ground. Here's Michelle Guckin. Michelle plays the ball across the 45. Ball is sent in long in towards Elva Clancy, and chance of a goal, and her shot was really a snapshot in the end from Elva Clancy out to the right and wide. The Glencarr left half forward has had a really good first half, scored 4 points. Score remains 7-21 to 4 points here in Park Sean McDermott, or in fact it's St Mary's grounds behind Park Sean McDermott. So Kilkenny have it. Emily McCarthy. This is a great run here now by Caitlin Moore darting through the centre. Kilkenny with a chance as they work it forward. Shot comes in and it goes out to the right and it goes wide. So a really good move by Kilkenny. Emily McCarthy and Caitlin Moore involved in it, but the finish just wasn't there on this occasion, and stays 7-21 to 3 points. So the kick out, well won by Leitrim. Bridget O'Reilly making her way forward. Bridget from Drumahare offloads it, gets the return pass here now. Hand passes it forward. So Leitrim in search of another score. Michelle Guckin on the ball now. Michelle has possession, offloads it to Bridget O'Reilly. Got a point a few moments ago, but that's landing short. Niamh Sheehy has it. And Neve has done really, really well today. She can be proud of her performance. Good kick-outs, one tremendous save in the first half, could do nothing about the other goals. And Leitrim win that back. Sarah Smith just can't get to it. So it's Leitrim coming on the attack once more, played long up towards Michelle Guckin, well cut out there by the left half forward, Jennifer O'Keefe. This is Katie Furlong. So Kilkenny now coming on the attack was more Caitlin Moore. So this is Caitlin showing a clean pair of heels to her marker. It's a promising move for Kilkenny. The shot comes in. Oh, what a shot! Off the upright and back out. Ellie Morden now. Still Kilkenny on the attack, looking for that score. Shot goes across the face, and is it over the bar? I don't think it is. The umpire, it's gone over the bar. A really good score there from Kilkenny, and that move deserved a score to make it 7-21 now to 5 points. So Kilkenny, no more than they deserved, and shot came in, hit the crossbar, almost ended up in the back of the net. How unlucky can you be? And really good move. Again, Caitlin Moore involved, using her pace to work it through the centre. Aoife Gilmartin. Aoife. Kick pass, cross field. Leitrim have the possession. Michelle Gucki now plays it back into the middle. There's a goal opportunity here, but it's sent in by Alva Clancy and over the bar by Alva. And that's her 5th point of the game, Alva Clancy, to make it 7-22 now to 5 points. Over 26 minutes gone now in the second half. Well held there by Siobhan Farrell. She's fouled. So Siobhan Farrell foul there. Free for Kilkenny on the 45-metre line. Kelly Comfort of Muckalee and Kilkenny takes it past her marker. Still Kelly Comfort, one of the shining lights on the Kilkenny team here today. Kelly Comfort, the captain, leading by example all through, as is this player here. Caitlin Moore gets it outside. Kilkenny trying to get that 6th point. Referee has penalised Kilkenny for over carrying there, so it's going to be a free out for the home team, Leitrim. Aoife Gilmartin. And Leitrim come in search of another score as we approach the closing stages now of this Lidl National Football League Division 4 game. Aoife Gilmartin of Glencarr Manor and Leitrim held up on the 45. This is Bridget O'Reilly now in space. So Bridget, will she go for a second score? She has an opportunity. She tries to get it onto her right boot. She's fouled. Referee plays advantage, and Bridget O'Reilly has sent it over the bar. That's 2 points for the Drummohare player. She's really impressed since she's come on. One from the right-hand side of the field, one from the left-hand side. Bridget O'Reilly really making an impact for Johnny Garrity's team. Kick out by the goalkeeper, Niamh Sheehy, out towards Katie Furlong, but Michelle Guckin races out to collect it. Picks it up. Gets it inside now to Alva Clancy. Offloads it into the centre. This is another chance for Leitrim. Pass from Ava Moyles. Goes to ground, but they recover it. And Kilkenny putting up a brave effort here as Alva Clancy looks at the post, kicks it left-footed and sends that to the right and sends it wide. So it's a 5th wide for Leitrim in the second half to add to the 2 wides they had in the first half here at Park Sean, or St Mary's Grounds in Carrick-on-Shannon. 7-23 the score to 5 points to Kilkenny. 28 minutes gone in the second half, and that kick out has gone astray, and it's a chance now for Leitrim to punish Kilkenny once more. And the ball has gone in and over the bar. Bridget O'Reilly getting her 3rd of the game. So Bridget O'Reilly capitalising there to make it 7-24 now to 5 points. And we're playing down the last minute and a half. There will be a bit of stoppage time. There was a Kilkenny player injured in the second half. So the full back there, Ailish O'Neill, collecting the ball, gets it out now to Kelly Comfort. Kelly has been penalised for that contact with Michelle Guckin. So Kelly Comfort is going to go into Raymond McBride's notebook And Michelle Guikin has a chance to kick this over the bar. Michelle has 1 point since her introduction into the game. So here comes Michelle, right footed kick, and it's landing in, and it's landing over the bar. 2nd point for Michelle. 3rd, in fact. 3rd point for Michelle Guikin. 7:25 now to the home team. 5 points to the visitors. So Niamh Sheehy has been very busy today, and she gets another good kick out towards the 45. Bridget O'Reilly can't hold on to it. And this is Leitrim coming once more. Michelle Guikin up against Kelly Comfort. What a battle that is. 2 great players, Kelly Comfort and Michelle Guikin. And the shot is sent in and well held there by Niamh Sheehy. The shot came in from Rachel Dolan from St. Bridget's, but Niamh Sheehy was underneath it and she dealt with it brilliantly. This is Kelly Comfort bringing the ball up the wing. So Kelly, good close control, needs support. And she gets her clearance in, but she kicks it straight at her teammate Emily McCarthy. Leitrim with Rachel Dolan gathering the ball, and she's fouled. It's going to be a free in for Rachel Dolan and Leitrim, and it goes to the hands there of Ava Moyles and it's taken away by Kate Purcell. So Kate taking on all comers, but again she's stopped by Rachel Dolan, with Kate Purcell going past Rachel Dolan and her teammate Denise Stinson. The referee allows play on. So this is Bridget O'Reilly now. Bridget, right footed kick into the right half forward position. Racing out to collect it is Michelle Guikin. So Michelle has a player free all in her own in the middle. That's Aoife Gilmartin and Elva Clancy, the 2 Glencairn Manor players. Elva Clancy tackled. Referee has his arm raised, playing the advantage. Gives a free in now to Elva Clancy. And she has a chance to kick her 6th point of the game. And time is up. We're in stoppage time here at St Mary's Ground in Carrick-on-Shannon. We're deep into the 2nd minute of injury time, and Michelle Guikin is going to kick this free, try and kick her 4th of the game. So here comes Michelle, looking at the posts, right footed kick, and that's gone straight over the bar. Umpires consult, they agree, and they flag for a point. 4th point for Michelle Guikin, and we have a scoreline now of 7:26 to 5 points, and there is the final whistle here at St Mary's Ground in Carrick-on-Shannon. It's all over, and fairness to Kilkenny, they battled hard in the second half and they contained Leitrim to 2 goals and 8 points in the second half. Leitrim had a 5-18 to 3 points lead at the break, but Kilkenny battled really hard, and they can be proud of their second half performance as Johnny Garrity rung the changes on the Leitrim team. He brought in all of his substitutes, and they finished comprehensive victories. But it's an onwards and upwards for Kilkenny. This is a new dawn for John Gorey's team. They've got back on track in the National League. This is their 2nd match after playing Limerick last week, and let's hope they can keep going, keep strong, stay strong. It's going to be difficult in the opening season back, but as we find in time and resilience and commitment and effort, and to weather this storm that they're going through, that in time to come, maybe next year, the development will come and they'll reap the rewards of the effort that they're making now. So best luck to Kilkenny and to John Gorey and all his players and backroom staff for what they've achieved here today. They've come to Leitrim. They've taken on a very experienced and seasoned campaigners in Leitrim who've been Connacht champions in the last couple of years, beaten Roscommon in the Connacht final, and they've got really talented team Leitrim. So let's hope that Kilkenny can keep it going and get through this season and build for next season as well. So best luck to John Gorey, Regina Moore and all the backroom team in Kilkenny. Congratulations to Leitrim, Johnny Garrity and a team of Leitrim's experience and guile and skill. This was a day that was an expected result really for Johnny Garrity's team with the level of talent available to him. So congratulations to Leitrim, a second win in a row, having dispatched Derry last week, and they've been comprehensive, as expected, winners over Kilkenny here today at Park Sean McDermott, or St Mary's Kiltard grounds behind Park Sean McDermott in Carrick-on-Shannon. Leitrim led by 5-18 to 3 points at half time, and then in the second half they progressed to win by 7-26 to 5 points in total. So well done to Katie Purcell, scored 4 points for Kilkenny. Sarah Smith had to withstand her own difficulties to get to the game, and then put in a superb performance for Kilkenny in the left half back position. And congratulations to all the players that participate in the game today, and best luck to Leitrim and Kilkenny in the remaining game. So it's all over here at St Mary's ground. Comprehensive victory for Kilkenny, for Leitrim rather, over Kilkenny. 7-26 to Leitrim, 5 points to John Gorey's team in Kilkenny. So until next time, we will hopefully have some interviews after the game, and maybe speak to the managers and the player of the match. I would say player of the match, Leah Fox, probably on the Leitrim team. Leitrim has so many good performers, but Leah Fox scored 4-4, laid on so much more. Laura Dowd as well had a tremendous game. So we'll say Leah Fox was the player of the match. We'll try to speak to the player of the match and the managers. So join us then for those interviews. So thank you very much for the moment. Over here in Carrick-on-Shannon, 7-26 to Leitrim, 5 points to Kilkenny. As most people would have expected before the game, the result has gone the way we would have expected to go, but best luck to Kilkenny in their development, this new team, new era under John Gorey, and let's hope that they can get keep going, keep developing and progressing as the season goes along. So well done to them. So So Leah Fox, Glencar Manors, Leah Fox, player of the match here today against Kilkenny. But all your experience really showed, like Kilkenny in development stage, and you're a seasoned team really with some great players playing for so many years. So how do you approach a game like that when you know you're coming up against a team that you're expected to win and perform well against, which you did today?
I don't know, like Kilkenny were very much an unknown quantity just coming up here today, but fair play to them. Like, it's great to see them back in Division 4, an extra team in Division 4, an extra game, so it's great that they're back. I suppose for us it's just about going out, starting strong and seeing where it takes us and not letting really the foot off the gas. I think we probably didn't do, actually last week we probably did do that. The second half against Derry we had a few girls coming on. It's kind of hard to keep it going, but in fairness now to the girls came on today, like they were excellent and we kept going, which is really important for us because we have 2 weeks off now and then we have a big game against Limerick, so we really need to push on now for the end of the league. This has happened to us a few years ago as well. Like, we always kind of start kind of well and then like the last 3 years we haven't got out of Division 4, so there's really is no let up now for us.
Yeah, and you started really well in the game today. Yourself and Laura O'Dowd really combining well for early scores, and the game really was over as a contest really early in the game, and you got yourself 4-4 on the scoreline. It could have been more if you wanted to. You tipped a few of them over the bar as well.
Oh yeah, look, like we've a lot of serious players, like from the back, from the defence up, like there's a lot of good players. We've great players back this year, like Jasmine May, Katie Roon, like that haven't played in a few years, but I suppose it's just up to us on the forward just to finish it off, and there was a wee bit of space, so we're taking the extra pass and making sure we got the scores today, and just a few of us happened to be in the right position, so yeah, it was great. But it's important to keep the points and goals ticking over because we know we'll need them.
How important is it to get promotion out of Division 4? Like the last few years you've been beating Roscommon in the Connacht final, which championship, which is always important, you know what I mean? You're beating teams higher divisions than you in these championships, but very unlucky last year against Offaly as well in the playoff game.
Yeah, like definitely. I suppose when you look and see Roscommon are in Division 2 now and we're in Division 4 and we're 2 in a row Connacht champions, but we're aware more than anyone that we've absolutely no right to be out of Division 4 until we win it. So that's really what we're concentrating on. We know we need to have a big few weeks now coming into Limerick and Wicklow, and yeah, as I said, we've no right to be out of Division 4 until we win it, so we definitely are under no illusions that we have to come out every day, beat what's in front of us and see where it takes us.
Well, very best of luck, Leah. Well done today. Player of the match, a great performance against Kilkenny, and the very best luck for the remainder of Division 4.
Perfect, thanks a million. Thank you.
So Johnny Garrity, it went to form. Very expected victory here today against Kilkenny. What can you get from that game as a new manager coming in? You've rung the changes on the bench and everything, but what can you learn from a game like that today?
Well, firstly, it was an exercise in focus and ensuring that the girls that were coming in were adhering to the game plan, and that we wanted to keep a structure, we wanted to keep an intensity. By and large, we managed that reasonably well, and I think all things considered, there's plenty of medicine to girls' legs, and we've got plenty of girls scoring, which is good for the confidence. So look, it's not ideal, but at the same time we'll take it, and we knew we had 2 games to win to get us up and running before the 2-week break, and we've done that.
Yeah. So how impressed were you with your game plan and the way the players executed it for you today?
Yeah, look, we were happy with the win. I think, you know, when we have such a resounding victory, like we did this week and last week, you can only be content with it. But aside from the scoreboard, we've got our own standards and we've got our own metrics that we're trying to meet, and we're trying to ensure those standards are met. And I think that we've managed that reasonably well in the first 2 games, and it leads us into the 2-week break now before our third match, where we have to get a bit of hard work done and we have to really focus in on that performance.
Yeah, and getting all the players, as you said, a lot of game time in the legs, and you must be delighted to get nearly all your substitutes in today.
Yeah, delighted. Look, we used our whole panel last week and we used it all again this week, and that's really good from our point of view. It's also rewarding players who are out there working for us week in, week out, and you know, deserve their opportunity to go onto the field and represent their county. So we're delighted to be in a position to do that today.
Yeah, and you take a player like, say, Bridget O'Reilly, like, who's come in and kicked 3 great points. It's not too often, you know, players come in off the bench and get that opportunity, but it's great to see those players making their way in the team to get in any team for that matter, to come in and kick 3 great scores.
Yeah, and it's no less than Bridget deserves. You know, 16-year-old starting out, making her in her debut year, and she's somebody with a lot of potential, and today she showed that. And it's not just her, you know, there's numerous players on there, with Rachel Dolan coming on, another 16-year-old, and then there's numerous players on there who you know, come from a range of different backgrounds in terms of players that have been around for many years, some others that have returned to the panel, and some others that have just come in for the first time. And to show appreciation and show value to every single one of them is really worthwhile, and we're delighted.
Well, there we have it, Johnny. You're new into the job, 2 games, 2 victories, and you know, you're happy with it, and we wish you the very, very best luck for the remainder of the campaign.
Thanks a million. Thank you.
Well done, Johnny. Cheers. So there we have it, everybody. That's the game here in St Mary's grounds in Carrick-on-Shannon for today. 7-26 to 5 points, a comprehensive victory for Leitrim. Let's face it, this is a new era for Kilkenny under John Gorey, starting off all over again. It's brilliant to see them back in the division. Let's hope that they can stabilise this year, keep going, keep resilient, keep working hard and striving. It's going to be difficult, but in time the results and the development will come, and I'm sure that those players will learn a lot from the season's campaigners they've come up against today, against Leitrim, and last week against Limerick. So let's hope John and his backroom team, Regina Moore and everybody, can keep going and keep strong and keep resilient, keep fighting, and hopefully within the short period of time they'll see the results and get the results of their labour will bear fruit. So congratulations to Leitrim, to Johnny Garrity. Their team showed all their experience. They're not double Connacht champions for nothing. They've won the Connacht Championship in 2021, 2022, beaten Leitrim, beaten Roscommon rather, who are now Division 2. They've lost a few players, but they've got a few new players back in. So well done to Leitrim, Johnny Garrity, and a comprehensive victory here today. So that's our coverage over for this afternoon here in the Lidl Division 4 LGFA Ladies National Football League division. Comprehensive victory for Leitrim. They go top of the league for beating Derry comprehensively, beating Kilkenny today as well as expected. We hope you enjoyed the coverage. With thanks to Luke and Owen on sound and on camera, come up all the way from Limerick doing the game. We hope you enjoyed the game, and until next time, Slán agus Bannock, Corja, Golair, O'Cara, Dromaroos here in County Leitrim, and safe journey home to Kilkenny, and well done to Leitrim. Bye bye. Thank you.